I want to share with you the reason why I'm running today. About a year ago, there was what has become an annual affair here in Illinois, an annual budget showdown. And the legislative leaders and the governor were engaged in a process of doomsday budgeting, where they proposed dramatic cuts in core services of education, healthcare, services for the disabled. But they didn't propose cuts to some of their pet programs. You've heard of them before. They didn't propose eliminating the General Assembly Scholarship, which they oftentimes give out to friends and supporters. They didn't propose eliminating Blagojevich's politically motivated free rides program. And that got me angry. But what got me angrier is what they were going to cut. What got me angrier was that they were going to cut a program called Preschool for All that provides 100,000 kids here in Illinois preschool. I knew intimately about that program because as Chief of Staff of the State Board of Education, I had worked to expand it. And that was a sign to me that Springfield had finally lost its way. I work today at the law firm of Jenner & Block. It's a great law firm. I really enjoy my job. My wife and I are starting a family. But when they proposed to cut Preschool for All, we felt we had a responsibility to step forward and serve. I talked to my friends and supporters, including my mentor, Larry Suffredin, whose endorsement I'm proud to have. And they encouraged me and said, you have to run, but if you run, you have to be willing to make tough decisions. Because the root problem in Springfield is that people are not willing to make tough decisions. It's like Groundhog Day, the movie. Every year, we have the same problems, the same budget fights. I'm here to tell you that I will make those tough decisions. I believe it's irresponsible to maintain Blagojevich's Free Rides for All program when there are more important priorities, thank you, like healthcare, education, and supportive services for seniors that are being cut. I believe if we're going to maintain our commitment to education, we need a responsible income tax increase. I believe that if we're going to pass serious campaign finance reform, we have to put candidates on an equal playing field with legislative leaders. We have to clean up state government. I know you're skeptical, but we can't let that skepticism prevent us from fighting for reform now. Remember, a few short years ago, a young man walked into this room running for office, and some here in this room told you that he could not deliver on his message of change. According to them, he was unelectable. I am not Barack Obama, and I do not aspire to be him. But as I learned working on his campaign as co-chair of Young Lawyers for Obama, I learned that we have to set aside that skepticism and pull together to fight for reform now. A couple of weeks ago, I was in Second Baptist Church in Evanston, and the pastor gave a speech that, her speech really touched me. She said, I dare you to believe. And so I tell you today, I dare you to believe that we don't have to settle for a compromise on ethics reform, that we can make the tough choices needed to pass a fair and responsible budget, that we can be one of those states that recognizes the marriage equality as a right for all. And I dare you to believe that we can pass comprehensive legislation that protects a woman's right to choose and repeals so-called notification laws that put a political agenda ahead of the welfare of young women. We need to have legislators who will fight with you for reform now. I promise to be that legislator. I ask for your vote, but more importantly, I ask for your support in our campaign. Thank you very much.